Mariani, the wife of the presidential candidate of the Young Progressives Congress in the 2019 general elections, Kingsley MOGHALU, has been heavily criticized for warning investors to stop investing in Lagos State. This follows the recent demolition of a section of landmark beach, the Mami Chula Beach lifestyle in the state, to pave the way for the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. According to the Minister of Works, Senator Dave Umahi, the demolition began after he inspected kilometers 13, 16, and 20 to ensure the most economical and viable way to access the coastal road without much damage. He stressed that the demolition would affect several structures and added that compensation would be provided. However, reacting to the demolition, MOGHALU's wife on Wednesday said investing in Lagos was at one's own peril. Invest in Lagos at your own peril. Best practices requires adequate and sufficient compensation for affected properties. This should be vigorously pursued, she wrote on her X handle. Meanwhile, some Nigerians have knocked Miriam over the comments. One of those who have faulted her comments is a former presidential aide, Reno Omokri. Omokri, in a post addressed to MOGHALU, asked if Miriam was one tweeting or it was just an impostor. The ex-presidential aide noted that as a former deputy governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria and presidential candidate, he should find the tweet troubling, as the demolition did not affect an ethnic group and was done by the federal government, not Lagos State, that the wife claimed it to be. Omokri wrote, "Is this really your spouse asking people not to invest in Lagos, or is this an impostor? She claims to be your wife and you have reposted her on your timeline. In addition to photos of both of you as a couple, as a former deputy governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria and presidential candidate, don't you find this message troubling? And even the demolition exercise for the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway does not even affect people of just one ethnic group. Most of those affected are actually Yoruba, including the Oniru family and their Mami Chula Beach resorts, amongst many others. And beyond that, the demolition is not being carried out by the Lagos State government." So I don't know, say Reno say see the around though. The tweet that this man deleted. Ononuga deleted it. Why is it that Reno Mokri did not say anything about that? Me, I don't know, say Reno Mokri is still around, really. Well, the federal government is implementing it under Dave Umahi. How can you blame Lagos for an action by the federal government? Do you know how many people lost properties when the federal government was building the Third Mainland Bridge? Are we not all enjoying that bridge now? And even Peter Obi, while he was governor of Anambra, which is your state of origin, demolished the property of private business to make room for a road. For example, he demolished Premier Breweries in 2013 to pave the way for a road in Oka without compensation. So I thought Reno said Obi never did anything. So Obi built road. My people, show na this is so Obi did something worthy of this thing, and they are enjoying that road now. So why was Omoke saying that Obi never did anything? Okay. Well, he further urged MOGHALU to let his wife visit her statement, adding, "Would it have been fair for anyone to have said, invest in Anambra at your own period?" She's entitled to her opinion. For the fact that she said it, if anybody who wants to invest in Lagos, an Igbo man or anybody who wants to invest in Lagos, that's the person's prerogative now. Her statement does not stand. She's entitled to her opinion. She said that they take it or they don't take it. She's not an authority. So because you're always making statements, you're always looking for problem where there is none. She's entitled to her opinion. She cannot hold anybody not to go ahead or to stop anybody from doing that. Well, perhaps you may want to ask your wife to revisit this statement. Thanks, and may God bless you. Also, a user who tweeted with the handle wrote, "Take your investments to your land. enough of emotionally blackmailing us. We don't need illegal investors like you. Another user says, thank God, invest in Anambra. Igbos are relocating our spare part business and baby factories to the east. At some point, your husband Kingsley Moghalu wanted to become the president of Nigeria. This is not how you speak on matters currently hitting the nation. This is completely sad. You are not just another random Twitter user. Yeah, so all of them they talk. Okay, well, some people are coming for Reno as well. So they are talking. He does not have the rights. She has the right to say whatever she wants to say. No matter their qualifications, disorientation doesn't separate them. Why are you angry with what she said? Do you want investors to keep losing their investments when they invest in Lagos? Okay. Those I pity are the ones who get carried away by names. Her husband wanted to be president of Nigeria and she is talking the embers of ethnic bigotry and intolerance. She's not ranting, she's stating the obvious. Mind you, freedom of the fact that her husband ran for president cannot remove her identity. Rather say you are the ranter. Okay, Igbos investing in Lagos are saboteurs. They are more wicked than the oppressors. God bless you, my brother. Ours has invested much in the land. Ours are invested much in the land or our enemies. She's entitled to her opinion. That is the way I see it. Everybody use your tongue to count your teeth. You can say whatever you want to say. The person wey they destroy in property, he body go hear am. Na him body go hear am. No be all this nonsense wey dem dey talk. They say they started compensating them. And we go hear whether it is true or not. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.